I'm telling you the truth. When I step into the booth, it's vibes.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Athletics.
I gotta get mine. 247 to the 365. So what you know about life? 24/7 to the 36. Hey, life I'm living it. Any bad energy, I'm binning it. And I go in with everything I do, so the best I'm giving it. Yeah, I got a plan and I've written it. I was studying and I was listening. Took a few L's, but I turned them to W's, so I'm winning it. Yeah, I'm really on a grind. 247, 365. And you know what it's like. 247, 365. Hustling, really, man, I gotta get mine. 247 to the 365. So what you know about life? 24/7 to the 36.
Robbie alongside Chris Singleton. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Dustin May. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? All right, first pitch coming up. Brendan Donovan digs in now. And we are underway in game one of the series.
He's been raking in game. And a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Slinging it to first in time. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Right side, hard hit. Kurtz steps on the bag. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Yr2 stands in. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. In the air, left field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that.
That's a ball.
But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
The 1-1. Hit in the air, left field. Soderstrom settles underneath it. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill for the Mariners, Bryce Miller. What do we have on him? Stepping in, Jacob Wilson.
Nope, that's down.
Next offering is fouled back. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. The 2-1. Now he breaks his bat. And there's 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball. That's inside.
That's too
Ball
low.
2.
And that's ball 2. Got him. That is the inning. Scoreless. Top of the second. So the Seattle Mariners are off to a good start to the season. And Singy, their record is good, but it's kind of what we expected from them.
Yeah, I think they tell you they're nowhere near satisfied with how they've done so far. They know they're viewed as favorites as one of the top teams in the league, and they want to live up to that billing. If they want to make their run to the postseason a little easier, though, I think they need to turn it up over the next month. Really push to the All-Star break.
Now it's the DH, Cole Young. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Batting 7, shortstop Tyler Tolbert.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him. Cleared out. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Swing and a foul out of play.
That's ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
This one in the air. The rise. 2 up, 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Cortez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
That's a ball.
Down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Leo
Off the plate,
Rivas.
ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Right there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Rip to third. Throw to first in time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
Big Red puts up the K. Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
This one in the air center field. Butler settles underneath it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Zingy, he's leading the way at the moment with the most home runs in the league. And it's 1-1. Geloff went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And about front for strike 3. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it is out of here. A solo shot. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Ripped on a line to center. But the Mariners draw first blood here on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is AOS action on MLB the Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Out towards right center field. Hayes ranging after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Out, number 2. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Line drive and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's
really
out.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Now pop up on the infield. Donovan. And that's the 3rd out. The A's back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw
He's good.
too late, and he reaches safely. Max Muncy, he'll take over at second base after the injury.
Number 6, Max Muncy.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Young gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's one. Not in time.
No,
at
he's
first.
safe.
It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for Seattle,
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. Chopped to the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Tap foul at the plate. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're at the top of the 5th. He balls it in. 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, you saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Raleigh into box again, takes a strike. Oh, and he hit it.
Hey, that ball got.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Luis
1 for 2. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Foul ball there.
You know, these Athletics, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Arise. He takes it on his own, and that's the first out at the bottom of the fifth.
For the A's, right fielder, Carlos Cortez.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Mariners leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. At the plate, Dominic Panzone.
Left fielder, Dominic Panzone.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here comes the skipper. Scott Barlow gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Man at second. In there at the knees, and a count 1-2. Up the middle, base hit. Panzone around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. In the air to left center. Soderstrom should have this one. And he makes the catch. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Tolbert. Hayes, the base runner at first with 1 out. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left. His first homer of the year. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it 2 away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
Emerson in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball, that's
Barlow, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground to short. The throw to first. That's the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 7-0. This is AOS. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in. Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder, Yr2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
That ball's
I
foul.
love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit,
outside.
pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
No, that's down.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. The throw to second, and it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Man at second. Just a slow ground ball this time. Kurtz. He'll do it himself. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Justin Sterner.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores. So man aboard, Dominic Canzone will hit next. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Cortez on the move to the gap. And there's 2 down. On the ground to the left. Wilson. They get the force. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Down the number 2 hitter, Nick Kurtz. This one in the air center field. Rivas on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. In the air left field. Canzone under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's one way to cool him off. Every time he makes it out, it's a story. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they got their first run. It's 8-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And wow, that one is way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut it to the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Carlos Cortez.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's carrying. And that one is gone. They hit another. And they cut into the deficit.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Fouled off left side. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Here the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. They explode with 3. And we're back. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
No, that's low.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power move, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Rivas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 first.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like... So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Yr2. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Donovan in the box now, takes strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. Chopper right side. Slings to first in time. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 10 and the A's 3. This is AL West action on MLB the Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Sloan. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Muncy now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. Ball. The 2-1. That clips a corner. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rivas under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder, Butler.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Carlos Vargas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hancock getting loose as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a high fly ball to right. Hayes sprinting after it. And that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order, Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Up next for For the A's, first baseman, Nick.
Swing and a ball popped up. Tolbert under it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder, Dominic.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Into the outfield, base hit. And out to a board.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just
Wilson over to first. One pitch and one out. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike. On the ground to third. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided.
Two aboard with one out. Leon Rivas now at the plate. In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Way out front for strike 2. Sloan goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 21 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2024. Got him. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter,
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His second homer of the night, and they cut into the deficit.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Langoliers up next for the A's. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. The A's down to their final out. A base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Zach Gallo up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. A 1 down. They're down to their final strike. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 0-2. Ball one. Ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll.
Todos vamos a cobrar. Esto abajo me patearon. First time I kiss you, girl.